I am back, you guys. I just went and took care of a very important business, and I am heading back to the city. Um, again, early. Let me cut the radio off. Earlier, uh, I was talking about um the power of letting it go and letting someone go out of your life, right? That's I was talking about that, and so pretty much, technically, this word, this expression, my professor, I went to her for advice, and she said this to me, and it's just somehow in my head, it's just like, you know, click, like, yeah, what she said was right. It's like, think about if you have refrigerator, right, or freezer, right, and then you need whatever new stuff coming in, but since there's a whole bunch of things in the refrigerator, you have no room. You can't put the new stuff in, right? You have to kind of make room for the new one, new stuff to come in. Let me look at the GPS. I am back. I am back. And is it still live? Okay, it is. Okay, it's got froze for 1 second. I stopped for people to cross both way. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like, there's no need to hold on to something that didn't really serve the purpose, your purpose. Am I making any sense right now? I think I am. Let me look at the GPS. Hi guys. Hi Tobis. Hi. It's in New York right now. It's pouring rain at the moment. I don't know if you can see from the side of the road. It's so like rainy right now. And it will be raining tomorrow as well. My jacket, yeah, it's warm, and the heater is on too, so it's good. I'm good. Hi guys, welcome back to Bay Real. On the way, I saw the guy was carrying the rod, and I asked him that, hey, have you did you catch any fish? And he's like, oh, I'm about to. It's so like the feelings of the guy going to fishing for me is like very pumped right now. Although over here is not in New York City. The rules are different, so I don't know what's their rule. He probably might go to oh, thanks, sexy jacket, thank you. They probably might go to like the pond and get some, like, not the salt water, fresh water, yeah, freshwater fish. So they probably they probably get some fish soon. Anywho, what are you guys like up to this evening? Everyone doing Espanol. My name is Samantha, guys. I don't speak Spanish, but hello from Madrid. Hi, how are you? Yeah, so let me switch back. It's actually a good thing for coming back this time. So again, on the way here, I explained a bit about the deer situation where like there's a whole bunch of deer and they will, you know, come out and eat their dinner, brunch, whatnot. So when you drive, you kind of have to be careful and really watch out for them, because they're not gonna watch you. You know what I mean? They're not gonna watch you because they're gonna enjoy their dinner, right? So again, I just saw that, you know, I just saw the guy with the rod. It's make my heart so pumped. Technically, I don't know. I saw the schedule for the fishing on the boat tomorrow, and they said they're gonna sail tomorrow, but I have to check with the captain. They're going for the blackfish. So, but in this weather, I'm not so sure if the captain will, you know, will still going out. You know what I mean? But anywho, back to what we were talking earlier. It seems like you guys like my jacket. Is that what it is? Thank you. Yeah, it's comfy and it's, you know, I like it very much so. Talking about the power of letting it go. Sometimes you can't make, you know, the person stay, right? It's like I just watched the show earlier. It was the Aladdin show, and the funny thing about it was there's 3 wishes that Aladdin can that genie can grant it, the person wish is, or there are 3 wishes, right? First one, you cannot wish anyone dead. You cannot. The second one, you cannot bring the dead back, right? And then the third one, you cannot guess the third wish. The third wish, you cannot make someone love or not love someone. I'm like, oh my God, is that the affirmation from the universe, right? So it's a fact right there, right? So we kind of have to slowly process that, you know, in our mind. But the good thing about when you let things go, let someone in your life go, you free them as well. You know what I mean? They get to meet their person, right? Their right person. And you also make a room for yourself to meet that person of yours as well. So there is no need to hold on someone or, you know, something that is going to be toxic, or it is toxic already. You know what I mean? So there's no need for that. Now, yeah, so that's pretty much it. I think it's very science. It's very you know, makes sense that it's, at the end of the day, it's help your mental health, right, to come at peace. You know, isn't it peace is what we are you know, looking for at the end of the road? There is no peace, there's nothing, right? Because peace gives you all the guidance, right? And I spoke about this before, that peace is just what my life setting toward that route. So if anything does not serve me peace, so then peace out. Simple as that. Again, so what else is new? What else is you know, going on in your mental health journey? Oh, you want to know something? A lot of people that are in the therapy, right? They are working on themselves, and I like the idea of a lot of people are really pay attention to their mental health, and also they also pay attention to the person that they're going to be with, if they're, you know, if they first of all, if they need help, that means they're not healed yet. So then I don't know if that will be fair for their partners that are willing to work together with them. Technically, I think, this is just my opinion, it's great that your other significant other, understand your situation, right? But they're not the therapist. It'll be amazing if they are, but again, sometimes couples, they can't be, both in the same, pack. You know what I mean? It could be tricky. But a lot of time, let's say right now, if you guys like go on dating apps or start dating with other new people in your life, a common question is, a common conversation is, are you healed? Are you in therapy? Right? Those are very, very important point, because at the end of the day, you are the one that's going to be with this person, ideally for the rest of you guys' life. So things is going to be slowly unpacked for both of you. So it's very helpful for you to be aware of the situation, for both of you. We came from different family, different time, different, like, different almost everything, but we have certain thing in common, that attract each other to be together. That's great enough. That's totally great, right? But it's all come back to, whatever that each person have in the back of their, mind, subconscious, in the back of their whatever, you know what I mean? So I think to be aware of it is a great start. It's completely great start, because once you ignore it, ooh, it's not good. You ignore it, and then it will show up again. It definitely will come up again. So, I mean, that's certain thing that you should not be ignored in, it's either romance relationship or just a friendship. It'd be nice if, your friend kind of aware about your situation, what trigger you, so then that way you kind of, your friend, what this will trigger their mental health. So you respect them, you don't try to cross the boundary. So that's, at the end of the day, mental health awareness is very, very important. What else I wanted to touch about this journey? Oh, talking about journey. Mental health journey is not a sprint. Okay? It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. There is no one pill and fix all. There's none. Okay? There's no pill, such a thing. There's no such thing so it's work. At the end of the day, it's work that you have to put in, right? And you keep putting work in, you're gonna see the result. What do you need for your journey? What type of vehicle to take you there? That you can seek help yourself. You can also help yourself as well. Again, like for me, I mentioned about this before, I have not found the right therapist for me yet. I do need one. I do need one. The therapist that can relate about my life, myself, all the issues that I will lay it out with them, right? So I know that there's a other company that also service this. We'll see about that. I do need one, you know. I do need one about that. But again, the first thing first. Hey, Spectral, welcome back. I am back as well. I was just took care of a very important business. Now I am back, and I'm heading back to the city. I don't know if you can see, it's pouring rain right now, and you know, as much as I want you to see the view, but I don't know what can you see, you know. I'm still in the Bronx area, heading down to the city. New York City is pouring rain right now. Although, just Spectral, where are you? Where are you from? Or what time is this where you are? So then I know where you know, where you located at. It's kind of, you know, kind of chilly, put it that way, outside, and it's raining. You're from Oregon. It's 2:26. Oh wow, okay. Oregon. I have not been there. How life over there? Is this like quiet town? Is this like a tell me more. Tell me more. I want to know more. Dude, like, can you fish? I can't. Ooh. Thank you. Thank you, Tobias. Yeah, how's life in Oregon? I am not sure if my channel take off. I might do it, not just a tour, but like more like a US tour for my fans, where like I can go fish around United States if I could. Oh, it's humid? Okay. It's humid. Got you. So, in New York right now it's raining, right? But when it's not rain, sometimes we will be there soon. Like, we will get there soon as well. And you know, a lot of people probably not liking the humidity of New York City, because you know, the weather in New York, I don't know if you ever been here before, but what I can describe was is more like you can get probably 4 seasons in one day in New York. You know what I mean? So like, for example, this time is raining, and prior to this it was still snowing. And this year in New York is super, it was super, like, oh my god, we got a lot of snow in New York this year, which is when I was driving along Hudson River, like there is the motion of the river itself, but froze, you know, it's frozen. So like if you drive along Hudson River, you get to see the actual motion of the river, but frozen. So it's more like portrait. It's more like, it's super, like I couldn't stop and take a picture, but I myself, I feel like I was so lucky to be able to witness. It's just like a portrait, you know. And yeah, so this year we got really cold, got a lot of snow. Now it is now raining, and yeah, I'm very lucky. actually, it was my first time. It was my first time seeing things like that. Um, Also, I think the reason why I don't think they can sail the boat tomorrow, but regardless, I'm gonna check with the captain, if because he posted on the Facebook that he is going to sail tomorrow. So we'll see. I will ask some of my friend if he's, they're up to. Well, my friend is always up for fishing anyway, but just in case if they have things to do, um, yeah. Uh, some of the comments are very funny, but anyways, I really hope that I can get. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, okay. So you probably just tuned into my channel. So my name is Samantha, and 2 years ago, right, my mom, she got cancer, right, and during the chemotherapy, she, of course, as everyone knows, during the chemotherapy, you lost the blood test, right? So she cannot really, she didn't have appetite to eat. So now, when you don't eat, you don't have anything to fight back. You get my point? So there is one fish that my mom was thinking about it. It's more like sentimental reason, and also she was craving for the flavor, the savory, the buttery of that fish. So this fish called shad fish, and I don't know how to compare, because this fish, she had it with my grandmother a long time ago, and with the chatfish, yeah, it was buttery, but it's very bony. So when um when you kind of when you eating them, you have to really be careful, because it's very bony. It could get you anytime when you like enjoying it, you know what I mean? So so that was the fish that my mom loved. So I was thinking like, okay, if I can get that fish myself, because my friend's father said if my mom was not um, having the chemotherapy, he would not suggest to have that fish, because this fish came from a very deep ocean kind of situation. So that's mean by the time that this fish got to the shore, they already put a lot of chemical to preserve the fish already. So that's also not good for my mom at the time. So I mean, even now. So that's the reason why I came across to, okay, I'm gonna learn how to fish myself. The last time I fished was with my grandmother, and it was in our pond in our property. So it was just a freshwater fishing. So it's completely different story, you know what I mean? I Now that I start to fish with all my friends here, we usually go for saltwater fishing, and we started season with and there are okay, you have this ex-best friend that had a girlfriend that they broke up. She liked me, and he said if I dated her, we are not going to be friends anymore. So I'm taking her to dance at my school. Oh, okay, that was your situation. So did you ended up taking her to like dance? Was that in what, in high school? Or okay, you ended up, okay, are you in a relationship with her right now? Middle school. Okay, okay. Is this just you know, no, but I'm gonna ask her out. Okay. Um, but you took her to dance though. How did she react to that? How did she you know, how did she take it? How do you see her reaction towards you? Like she liked you, um, or what's her reaction? You know, again, female could be complicated. I'm sure you know. She said yes, and she was really excited. Okay, great news for you. She said she liked me. Okay, so that's the green light for you, right? That's the green light for you. So I don't see any, you know, any dead end to that, or a stop sign for that, right? Well, congratulations to you. You know, did you pick the place? Do you know what type of food she likes? You want to impress her, I guess, right? You're gonna take her to some restaurant, correct? And I guess things start from there, right? I'm happy for you. I'm happy for you. At least, you know, someone is happy. At least. Okay. What else is new? It's 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock, almost 6 o'clock here in New York. You're very welcome, and I'm happy for you. You know, I am happy for you. Let me show you this route. It's look at this bridge. It's so cool. Every time when I drive up down here, especially at night, is this hat is pink. Pink, pink, pink. It's pink. It is pink. But the New York side is white, yeah. Yeah, so I am now on I-87. The left side of me is the Bronx. And the right side is considered still Manhattan, more like Harlem. So I am the other side. What are you guys up to for dinner? Like, what's for dinner? Throw me some idea, because I was in a rush. I have not really have anything but coffee today. Probably gonna go like full on fasting today. Might have some like Spectral. Go. Thank you so much for coming back. I try to go live as much as I could. If not, you know, you catch me. If you subscribe, I really appreciate it, and you'll get notification next time when I come back here again. And you can drop the comment below what topic, or tell me more about your mental health journey. Okay, I want to hear about it. And you know, I'm not a therapist. I needed one myself, but at least maybe this is the place for you to start to be aware of your own mental health. And okay, sure, I still have probably 10 or 15 minutes to to be on this, you know, highway. Yeah, hopefully you will see me back here again. Go take care of your business, and we'll come back and see me again. Okay. What was I gonna say about the journey? Okay. So have you guys ever heard about military, I don't know what you call them, but like the therapist for all the military people? The reason why I said that is because my father was in military, right? So all his life he served the country, right? So you know, if you know anyone that after they came back from, you know, serving the country, a lot of time they have the situation where, like, you know, we don't understand them, or they get stressed, they get really sensitive for certain things trigger them easily, things like that. Sometimes they don't know themselves, but when I spoke to this gentleman, he was in military as well, and he said it's very important to get help after, you know, get the treatment, get the consultant, you know, because think about people go to war, right? Think about they are they live on the edge, and they fight for the country, you know, that kind of situation. So imagine every day what they need to face every day. You know what I mean? It's not easy. You know, it's really not easy. So they need someone specialist to take care of them. You know, because other than that, they will have a hard time adjusting to a regular real life system. So the reason why I mentioned this, because straight from my own experience, okay? My own experience, my father served the country, and when I was a kid growing up, tons of things I never understand him, and why is very important now for me, that I know, okay, that's why he did what he did, you know. Whoops. Because he never get that kind of help, you know, when he finished serving the country. Because in my country back then, I don't know that if they have it now, but the therapy for the vet that finished the war, or like come back from the war, I don't think they have it yet. So it's really important, because they're gonna come home to their family, right? And then they're gonna, you know, raise the kids, raise the family, the spouse, the kids, and all that. So it's very important for them to be healed somehow, right? Because then, you know, other people won't get a side effect from them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I just thought of something which is like, it's come from my direct experience that I experienced from my father. But you know, things come with time, right? He now, you know, he's more very much more mellow than before. I think that applies to a lot of people in general in life. um, yeah, mental health awareness is very crucial, important, you know. um, I was lucky enough that I kind of noticed, something was not really right when I was younger than this. And so that's why I kept seeking, help from, you know, anywhere, from anybody that I could possibly, get from. And so I think that's very important, you know. Um, so here we go at this bridge, the RFK bridge again. It's very traffic right now. Seems like a lot of people still out. Anyways, anybody wanted to talk about your mental health journey, or would like to share with me, or with other listeners that listening to us? There's a lot of podcasts that I've been listening to. A lot of, like, for example, Jay Chetty. The other person was a something CEO, a diary of the CEO. I like his podcast as well. Is more, probably more. I have to shout out to Shannon Chops. He is hilarious. Every time I listening to this guy, it's just made my day. He just not a typical interviewer, I would say. He was just being himself, funny, loud, and I love that. You know what I mean? He's not gonna hold his tongue to ask you anything. You know what I mean? And in the same time, he kept it very, very professional. And I really enjoy listening to Shannon Sharp so much. That's another podcast. For fishing, YouTube channel. I like Kimmy. She's the world diver that I think she got a really great shot with the great white shark before. And Dear Meat for Dinner, that's also another channel that I enjoy watching. His name, I believe, is Robert Arrington. Yeah, Robert Arrington. Oh, he's a G. He can catch anything with his bare hand, I would say. I really enjoy. There is other channels that I watch for my fishing channel. Inspiration is actually Outdoor Chef. His name is Taku. He's a Japanese chef, and I love the way he prepared his fish. Like, it's just on point. I mean, I know he's a chef, but it's just perfect to watch. You know what I mean? Who else? I forgot the name of the person, but yeah, there's a guy, I think, in Barracuda. Oh, the views are great. Like, nobody can top that view. Well, beside Hawaii, I would say, beside Hawaii. Yeah, and also the one reason behind of the fishing situation is when you go out to the beach, sitting or on the boat, it's just relaxed. It's just like that's where, like, you know, it's called peace as well. Like, you don't even think about things too much. All you have to concentrate is just, you know, your fish, your bait. Check your bait, check your rod, get your fish, you know. Leg garter, what is leg garter? Like, what type of what is it, what type of fish that you can possibly can get. But I still want trout. Last time I went for trout and we missed it. We couldn't get it. Still hurt till this day. But what can you do? That's called fishing, right? But it was very peaceful in that reservoir. It was huge reservoir. If you can go on my channel, you're gonna see, you know, the whole reservoir experience, and that's one of the biggest reservoir that also supply water supply for the whole New York City. Is huge, 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 huge. And it's also peaceful. There's a few people that are in there, and model battery operate boat is not allowed there, so you technically have to really be on top of your boat, because the wind can blow you you know, to the dam, where, like, you know, it's gonna take you a while to come back to where you started. Yeah, put it that way. So it was a kind of experience for me, you know. It was my first time, and hopefully one day I'll be able to get the trout that I was aiming for, you know. Also, I kind of want some smoked trout, you know, fresh smoked trout. Who can top that, right? Nobody. Also, I think some type of bass too. I'm not so sure, but that also in the reservoir that you can possibly can get them from as well. Yep, that is pretty much it for the story behind of my fishing channel. You know, what inspired me to go fish, where, like, I have no idea about fishing, period, you know, no idea. And yeah, it's getting dark in New York now, and I am about to get in the city. I would love to hear more about your journey, and I will share more about mine. But that's so far that I have in my mind lately, is the power of letting it go, the power of letting someone go from your life. You know, you probably can you probably hear this expression a lot, that people come into your life for season, for lifetime, you know, those kind of things. And it's true, right? I am just like an old-fashioned type of mentality, where, like, I want to keep everybody for a lifetime, where in reality it's really hard to do so. So I have to come to realization quicker, instead of holding on to them that long. So that's pretty much it, you guys. Before the fishing season start, I will try to come back here again, and if anyone would like to listen about, you know, my journey, my mental health journey, or my fishing, experience and stuff, situation. I would say tune right back in, and if you can subscribe, I'd be appreciated. It's getting really, really dark now. I mean, it's not that dark, but it's getting dark soon. Yeah, it sounds like New York. 1 minute you see the sunshine, and then the next minute, boom, it's all gone. Yeah, that is pretty much it today, you guys. I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I myself will try to settle down for this evening, and probably will fix something light for my dinner. Not really dinner, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I am trying to fast once a week. I feel like it's good for my body, so I will try to keep it that route. If anyone never fast before, I really do encourage you. It's good for your body, put it that way. But don't do anything hardcore. Don't drastically try to starve yourself. Yeah, that is pretty much it for today, guys. I hope you guys enjoy your evening and spend time with your family and loved one, and enjoy every moment. Time tomorrow never promised, so make the best out of it. And I'll see you next time, happy people. Bye for now. We'll see you later, okay? Have a great night or have a great day where you are. I will see you next time, happy people. Bye for now.